What if I told you that your body's been desperately trying to save your life, but you've been brushing it off as nothing? Buckle up, because in the next few minutes, you're about to discover 7 silent signs of a heart attack that you might be ignoring right now. Did you know that nearly half of all heart attacks are mistaken for less serious problems? That's right, your ticker could be in trouble, and you might not even realize it. From that nagging indigestion to those restless nights, your body's been leaving clues. But here's the kicker, understanding these signs could be the difference between life and death. Stay tuned, because the last sign might just shock you, and the bonus tip at the end? It could be a game changer for your heart health. Frequent indigestion. Ever felt that nagging discomfort in your upper belly that just won't quit? Well, it might be more than just a case of bad tacos. Persistent indigestion could be your ticker trying to tell you something's up. When your heart's not getting enough blood flow, it can throw your whole system out of whack, including your digestion. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that 42% of women who had heart attacks experienced indigestion-like symptoms in the month leading up to the event. That's nearly half of all cases. This isn't just a coincidence, it's a red flag we need to pay attention to for our health and well-being. So, what can you do to maintain a healthy lifestyle and reduce your risk? Start by keeping a food diary to track what you eat and how you feel afterwards. If you notice persistent discomfort that doesn't seem linked to your diet, don't brush it off. A quick chat with your doc could be the first step towards a healthier life and potentially catching a heart issue early. Irregular heartbeat. Have you ever felt your heart doing a little dance in your chest when you least expect it? An irregular heartbeat, or arrhythmia, isn't just a quirky body hiccup, it could be an early warning sign of heart trouble. When your heart's electrical system goes haywire, it can lead to a disrupted rhythm that feels like skipping beats or racing pulses. Recent research from the American Heart Association has shed light on this issue. Their findings suggest that people with atrial fibrillation, a common type of arrhythmia, are 5 times more likely to have a stroke than those without. This underscores the importance of paying attention to our heart's rhythm as part of maintaining our overall health and well-being. Want to keep tabs on your ticker? Consider investing in a smartwatch or fitness tracker with heart rate monitoring capabilities. These nifty gadgets can help you spot irregularities and provide valuable data for your healthcare provider. Remember, taking charge of your heart health is a crucial step towards a vibrant, quality life. Nausea and vomiting. Feeling queasy out of the blue? It might not be that gas station sushi after all. Unexplained nausea and vomiting can actually be your body's way of sounding the alarm about your heart health. Many folks brush off these symptoms as about a food poisoning, but they could be signaling something far more serious. A recent study in the Journal of Cardiovascular Nursing found that 39% of women experienced nausea or vomiting prior to a heart attack. That's a significant chunk of cases where these seemingly unrelated symptoms were actually early warning signs. It just goes to show how tricky our bodies can be when trying to tell us something's wrong. So, what's a health-conscious person to do? Start by keeping a symptom diary. Jot down when you feel nauseous, what you've eaten, and any other symptoms you're experiencing. This info can be a goldmine for your doc if you need to seek medical advice. Remember, staying in tune with your body is a key part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle and could even save your life. Shortness of breath. Ever find yourself huffing and puffing after a flight of stairs that used to be a breeze? Don't just chalk it up to being out of shape. Shortness of breath during light activities or even at rest could be your heart waving a red flag. This sneaky symptom often shows up weeks before a heart attack, acting as an early warning system we'd be wise to heed. Research from the American Heart Association reveals that difficulty breathing is reported by up to 40% of heart attack survivors in the days or weeks leading up to the event. It's not just about being winded after a workout, we're talking about unexplained breathlessness that seems to come out of nowhere. Want to keep tabs on your lung power? Try the talk test. If you can't carry on a conversation while doing light activities, it might be time for a heart-to-heart with your doctor. Remember, paying attention to these subtle signs is a crucial part of maintaining your health and well-being. After all, every breath you take is a chance to live your best, healthiest life. Sleep disturbances. Tossing and turning all night? It might be more than just too much coffee. Sleep disturbances could be your body's way of sounding the alarm about your heart health. If you're suddenly struggling to fall asleep, stay asleep, or waking up feeling like you've barely rested, your ticker might be trying to tell you something. A groundbreaking study in the European Heart Journal found that people with poor sleep quality had a 41% higher risk of heart disease. That's a wake-up call if ever there was one. It seems our hearts don't just work hard while we're awake, they need that quality shut-eye to keep ticking along nicely. So, how can you improve your sleep game? Start by creating a relaxing bedtime routine. Maybe try some gentle stretching, read a book, or practice deep breathing exercises. Steer clear of screens at least an hour before bed. That blue light is no friend to your sleep cycle. Remember, a good night's sleep isn't just about feeling refreshed, it's a key ingredient in the recipe for a healthy life and a happy heart. Unusual fatigue. Feeling wiped out even after a full night's sleep? Before you chalk it up to a busy schedule, consider this: persistent and unexplained fatigue could be an early sign that your heart's not pumping at its best. It's like your body's running a marathon just to keep up with daily life. Want to boost your energy naturally? Start with small, manageable changes. Take a brisk 10-minute walk during your lunch break, or swap that afternoon coffee for a refreshing green tea. Remember, taking care of your heart is a marathon, not a sprint. Every small step towards a healthier lifestyle counts. Who knows? You might find yourself with a new spring in your step before you know it. Chest discomfort. Ever felt like an elephant sitting on your chest? Chest discomfort isn't always the dramatic, clutch your heart moment you see in movies. Sometimes, it's more like a nagging ache, pressure, or tightness that comes and goes. But don't be fooled, this could be your heart's way of waving a big red flag. According to the American Heart Association, chest pain or discomfort is the most common symptom of heart attacks in both men and women. In fact, 65% of women and 72% of men reported chest discomfort during a heart attack. These aren't just numbers, they're a clear signal that we need to take chest discomfort seriously. So, what's a health-conscious person to do? First, don't ignore it. If you're experiencing unusual chest discomfort, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms we've discussed, it's time to check in with your doc. In the meantime, focus on heart-healthy habits. Swap out that greasy burger for a colorful salad, take a relaxing walk, or try some stress-busting meditation. Remember, your heart works hard for you, show it some love in return. Alright, you've made it this far, kudos to you for taking your heart health seriously. Now, let's talk about a secret weapon in your fight against heart disease, the mighty Mediterranean diet. This isn't just another fad, it's a lifestyle that's been proven to boost heart health and overall well-being. Picture this: a plate piled high with colorful veggies, drizzled with golden olive oil, alongside a piece of grilled fish. Sounds delicious, right? Well, it's not just a treat for your taste buds, it's like a love letter to your heart. Studies show that following a Mediterranean diet can reduce your risk of heart disease by up to 30%. Here's a quick tip to get you started: swap out your regular cooking oil for extra virgin olive oil. It's packed with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidants. And here's a bonus: try adding a handful of nuts to your daily routine. Walnuts, almonds, and pistachios are like nature's little heart protectors. Remember, small changes can lead to big results when it comes to your health. Your heart will thank you. We've explored 7 silent signs your heart might be in trouble. But knowledge alone isn't enough, it's time to act. How many of these signs have you brushed off? That nagging indigestion or unexplained fatigue could be your body's cry for help. So, what's your next move? Are you ready to take charge of your heart health? Challenge yourself, choose one thing from this video and commit to changing it today. Maybe it's scheduling a checkup or swapping that soda for water. Don't let this be just another forgotten video. Let it be your turning point towards a healthier you. Your future self will thank you. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more life-saving tips. Remember, your heart's been talking, are you ready to listen? The power to keep it ticking strong is in your hands. Here's to your health.